stopped. What is it?
You loot our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Spare a coin.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit
poor old
tonight,
woman.
Mr. Spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, we don't hate the Dark Elves.
You've come to the wrong city then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
Now that sounds like you might be an Imperial spy. Why would they think you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Alright, well, I'm not going to have much luck talking to you. A little pro tip. You're supposed to feel sorry for her. Listen to what she has to say when she's alone in her office about the Argonians.
Just a few septims. Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
You know what,
lady.
Silda?
Spare a coin.
We will.
Talos rewards the generous.
If only because you acknowledge Talos.
Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Not a problem.
The divine smile on a charitable soul.
Alright. So far, Windhelm does look like an old city, not necessarily a beautiful city. I can't even tell if it's day or night. We can still sell stuff, okay.
Let's get going. What do you need to take?
Alright, Benner, what am I going to sell? I don't need these dragon stuff. You're still running around with an iron weapon. That is ridiculous. It's also indicative of the lack of decent loot I've got. You have no weapons. You don't have anything but those dragon bones?
Let's go.
Do I not have my amulet of the Bella? I must have put that in the house.
Everyone says Yorland Greymane is the best smith in Skyrim. I plan to change a few minds about that.
Alright, well, let's see. What you got?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright, we were thinking about buying... It's more fire resistance than I need. Dragons don't breathe that. He doesn't really have anything I want. Now that's a sweet looking axe. Fortunately, it's a two-handed weapon. You know what? You just made a sale. Bam. That's exactly what Desdenova needs. Exactly. What she doesn't need... We don't need an Orcish dagger. You know what? I'm betting there's a Shrine of Talos. We're going to leave that steel dagger to pay homage. You know what? We'll leave a Dwarven dagger because it's better. It's higher quality.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I know he said the first time I dropped a weapon at Iron and Steel was the Nordic way, but I think Talos would appreciate a much more quality weapon. He was a cosmopolitan man, after all.
I'd travel more, but who wants to deal with all the soldiers these days?
I'm curious. You are a fellow elf in the city of Nords.
It was difficult at first. The Nords of this city are at best suspicious of
They have good reason to
outsiders.
be.
But in time, I made the right friends and proved myself useful enough that they don't give me trouble anymore. The Dark Elves are too proud and naive to understand the way things truly are, and so they continue to dwell in that slum.
You know, Nirani, I think you're 100% right about the racial situation in this city.
Trinkets.
And when I
knickknacks,
say
that
I
sort of thing.
mean myself as well as Desdenova. But Nirani, you want to buy some dragon bones and some dragon scales. And I want to buy stuff for my house. I don't know how much glass I need. I'll buy 4. I didn't think you'd have enchanted armor. What else can we sell you? We don't need that. Oh, I should be wearing that graybeard mantle. I'll keep that for emergencies. I'm not sure I'm going to use that. There is a potion shop. I'll sell this stuff. She only has 97 gold. Okay. Again, these are good spells if you are an illusionist or a thief-like character. We're not going to use them, so we'll sell them.
Thank you for your custom.
Hey there.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
Oh, that's right. I got Whitbane.
Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for? Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth?
I could. I'm actually planning on seeing Windforth.
Thanks.
But I came here for a reason.
See for yourself.
I want to do some trading. I thought I had some wine and stuff. I guess not. You don't have any sweet rolls. Oh, I'll deliver the extract for you.
Good day to you.
Buying and selling a wide range.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know. It's inside.
I can just.
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Oh, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now. I'm so close to the answer.
Okay, I'll bite.
Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the white file, but this doting busybody won't let me get it.
Tell me about this white file.
You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach his resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here.
Alright, you definitely want me to get this, so tell me what it is.
The legendary bottle, forged in the days when Skyrim was just starting its turn to ice. A small container made of the magically infused snow that first fell on the throat of the world. It is said that the phial will replenish whatever fluid is placed inside of it. For an alchemist like myself, it is the most pure expression of my art. To create from nothingness is poetry.
We're not really into alchemy. Let's just...
Ah, so you're an alchemist?
Nah, we're not alchemists. We just have crap to sell. I'm not sure this white phial will help Desdenova out. I did have a potion to resist fire. Yeah, I plan on using this crap. I never do. I mean, I suppose in theory I could use all of these at some point. You know, alright, I'll just keep them for now.
Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the phial, you fool!
No. I don't think I want to do that.
Can be a bit short-tempered, but
I don't think I want to do that now.
I'll never have Master Nurelian skill with potions.
You know what?
What do you...
Got something for just about everybody in here. May the eight.
I want to know why.
I've spent my entire
May the
life
eight
searching
guide
for
me?
it.
Let's
Hope
get
to see
going.
you again
Yeah.
soon.
That just cut it, dude. I don't think I'll be getting your white phial.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Isn't that like your job?
Need something? I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A note from someone named Calselmo in Markarth. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright. Nurelian, it's not so much that he was rude. May the 8 guide you to the phial? No. No. That's why we're not helping him out. Well, where... Alright, so what we... Okay. What we want to do is actually get the Dawnguard. I said I want to get the Dawnguard started. We're doing that next. We're going to go here. But what I want to do is... I want to finish building my house. So the plan is to take the main road here from Whiterun or Windhelm, cut through here, stop by Whiterun, drop off Isolde's ring, finish my house, do the vampires. If I go this way, that's where that white phial is, isn't it? It's right on the way. I don't want to help him out. But if this has use for an alchemist, what Desdenova's thinking, what's preventing her from getting the white phial for herself? She can't use it, but maybe she could give it to a more appreciative alchemist? Yes. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what she would do. If anything, that would really piss off Norellian. If she went through all the trouble to get it and gave it to somebody else. That's perfect. Okay, we've got a plan. But while I'm here, this Arantino. Let's, Dark Brotherhood, huh? Naughty, naughty.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind.
Why is he contacting the Dark Brotherhood? I don't...
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
There's one way to find out.
Voice! Power of old. The voice of the Dragonborn.
It is. That's how you know if you're the Dragonborn. Now, I normally don't do the, I've done the Assassin's Guild twice, I think. So I'm not really sure where his house is. I thought it was right around... Oh, you got to go through here. I don't know if I'm going to do it, to be honest with you, but I think Desdenova would be interested in just checking out any mysterious rumor that she does know what the Dark Brotherhood is and represents.
Then it's true, what everyone is saying. That Aventus Aretino is doing the Black Sacrament, trying to summon the Dark Brotherhood?
Oh, Grimbar. Always with the nonsense. No, no, of course not. Those are just tales.
Fine, then I'll invite him out to play. He lives right there. I'm going to knock on his door.
No, child, wait! That boy, that house, they are cursed.
Ha! Then I'm right. I knew it. He's trying to have somebody killed.
All right, I won't deny it, child. What you heard is true. But Aventus Aretino walks a dark path.
He
His
does.
actions can lead only to ruin.
I don't know if you'll get a bounty if you're not sneaking when you're doing this.
We will speak.
But it's not that Desdenova's interested in joining the Dark Brotherhood. She is interested in... If somebody is important enough for somebody to contact the Dark Brotherhood to die, if that person's important, that person might have something interesting that Desdenova might want. So this is more of a reconnaissance rather than a plan to join the Dark Brotherhood. She just wants to see what's up.
What is it?
Send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Sweet mother, send your child unto... For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. Finally! My prayers have been answered!
What the...
It worked! I knew you'd come! I just knew it! I did the Black Sacrament over and over with the body and the things, and then you came! An assassin from the Dark Brotherhood!
Yeah. The Black Sacrament.
It took so long. So very long. But now that you're here, you can accept my contract.
Yeah.
My mother, she died. I'm all alone now. So they sent me to that terrible orphanage in Riften. Honor Hall. The headmistress is an evil, cruel woman. They call her Grella the Kind. But she's not kind. She's terrible to all of us. So I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament. Now you're here, and you could kill Grelog the Kind.
Grelog the Kind? That doesn't sound like...
Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
Yeah, you're a kid. Grelog the Kind doesn't sound like a powerful figure.
Claude is the headmistress of Honor Hall
tell me more.
Orphanage, but not for long.
Why do you want to kill her?
I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. Someone like Brola doesn't deserve to live one more day. She's a monster.
Okay. Well, I don't want to charge him if I'm not gonna... I might not do this. I read that note.
Please hurry. To be honest, I'm kind of lonely here. As much as I hated getting sent to Honor Hall, I really miss my friends there.
We'll see, kid. Although, since I'm taking a lot of your stuff here, I almost feel like I should do it for you. We're going to have to think about that event this... You know what else I can do in this city? I could talk to my buddy Ulfric? So this is Ysgramor's Callus. Okay, let's figure out the quest situation. Yeah, I gotta do that. I ain't gonna do that. I don't have that. I do want to do that. Nah. Yeah. That's the next one we're doing. Maybe later. Oh yeah. Definitely want that. If we're going to enter the Thalmor embassy, we need to do it right. That means we need to have more power. We're going to hold off on that. That staff sounds intriguing. I'll get it. Not for him. We're going to have to think about that. Oh, that's right. I want to buy some spells. Rogi, you're asking a lot. That's a hard dungeon. You're going to have to wait. Yeah. Oh, I have her death bell. Next time I'm in Riften, I'll do that. I don't know when I'm going to find myself in Iverstead, but I'll do it. I do definitely want to do that. Oh yeah, we got to shake up the shit in Markarth. I think that's in Winterhold. I forgot about that guy's sword. Wow, there's a lot of shit we got to do. Alright, that starts with delivering the extract.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time.
Let's get going.
We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Altmer, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breath. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye, but in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Interesting. What is Desdenova thinking? She's not sure. She's thinking right now, let's buy some spells. A lot was said there that she's processing. About half of what they said she would agree with. The other half is kind of troubling. Talk more about that perhaps after Desdenova thinks about it.
Let me guess. Someone stole your
Her
sweet
immediate concern is that she considers Jarl Bolgruf. Again, if he's not a friend, he's been nothing but cool, and she doesn't understand why Ulfric and Galmar
I'm still here.
think they need to take his city over and leave him in disgrace. Does Jarl Bolgruf support the Empire? Desdenova's not sure about that. She might want to find that out. In fact, next time she is in Whiterun, she'll be inquiring into that. Again, she's not so much about... You know, Galmar said, so elves don't dictate the fates of men. She actually agrees with that, because that's kind of what the Thalmor MO is all about. And in the Empire of Tiber Septim, elves and men lived under the same kingdom. They lived side by side. That's the... Again, whether or not that was the reality of Tiber Septim or not, that's what she perceives Tiber Septim's empire as what it once was. It may be an imagined history, but that's what she wants to believe. So, again, this is why she has hesitations about the Stormcloaks, because she doesn't think they're fighting for what Tiber Septim built. So, you put all this together, even though half of what they say really kind of resonates with her, what about the other half? Like, why is it that Bolgruf needs to lose his city and be in disgrace? He didn't join the Empire. He's neutral. Why can't there be negotiation there? The Empire's putting pressure on Bolgruf, and Bolgruf won't give Jarl Ulfric a straight answer. Well, why is that? Desdenova would want to find out more into that dynamic between Ulfric and Bolgruf before she commits or decides to do anything. So that's what she's thinking right now. But that's certainly something she's going to investigate.
You look awful. Better not get me sick.
I keep forgetting about that. Okay. I have a delivery.
Ah, yes. The extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses. I suppose you want something for your trouble? Here.
Where's the I want to buy spells menu? Oh, well, tell me what you study.
Whatever I don't already know.
That's funny.
Power's the crux of this world. There's always more of it to be had.
We like Runefrit.
If you look in the right places.
That's exactly right. But you're not going to sell me anything, are you?
Strength and steel are well and good, but magic is the true power in this
Maybe
world.
if I talk to you again. Hey.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
I like this guy. But he isn't going to sell me any magic.
A strong sword arm wins battles, but a keen mind wins.
Alright, I'm not exactly sure why... Oh. I bet you Windhelm is, quote, a store.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get?
It is after 8 o'clock. That's disappointing. Alright, we'll just spend the night in Candlehearth Hall.
A few more hours and I can crawl under some fur.
You know, one time I missed the beginning of the blood or the murder quest in Windhelm. I think it's called Blood on the Ice. So I always check that every time I come here. Because once you miss it the first time, I'm not sure you ever get it. And people in Windhelm keep dying.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
That's a good question.
You didn't hear it from me, but if you want a real drink, try the Corner Club in the Grey Quarter.
Alright, well, we don't want a real drink right now. We want a room. Oh, wait, I got the disease.
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
No, we'll just get a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right
We've
this
done
way.
enough little small talk.
Let's get going.
If there's anything else you
This is
need.
an ode to Skyrim's truest sons and daughters, the Stormcloaks. We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of oppression is now nearly done. We'll drive out the Empire from this land that we own. With our blood and our steel we will take back our home. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing. We're the children of Skyrim and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies. But this land is ours and we'll see it wiped clean of the scourge that has sullied our hopes and our dreams. All hail to Ulfric, you are the High King. In your great honor we drink and we sing.
I think she has the best voice of all the bards in Skyrim.
Let's get going.
Coupled with the fact that she's singing the Stormcloak version, Desdenova just had to check that out.
How can Elda hate the Dark Elves when she knows so little about them?
Yeah, you mentioned that. Now, I forget what's my... I think it's this one. Yes.
Let's get going.
Yeah, we're gonna get going.
You all right? You look like you might
I
be
am.
sick.
Which is exactly where I'm gonna rectify that. Yeah, I can't tell if it's night or day in this city.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
I disagree with your philosophy. That's just the priestess. Aha! This is exactly. Let's chat.
Talos created the Empire. You'd think they'd show him more respect.
Preach it. There we go. Do I still have the gift to charity? I do not.
Spare a coin. Talos rewards the generous. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart. The divine smile.
I forgot the Amulet of Bella, and plus she's a lot nicer about asking than the bum in Whiterun, and she mentions Talos. So put all that together, I'll give her a coin. I'll give her a septum. All right, Windhelm. Man who recognizes power.
We got a nickname for anyone who trifles with us gods here in Windhelm. Suicide.
That's kind of funny.
Whatever you've heard I can do, if Ulfric needs a favor, he has it. Anyone else better pay well for the service. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I'm already a master. I just need a little more spell. I need a few more spells here. Okay, what do you got here? Interesting. Well, that's the bread and butter of adept lightning spells. So we're definitely getting that. This can only be cast outdoors. I think I want more versatile spells. Perfect for our character. Okay, here's, as I said, the, well, as I said, I said this about 10 episodes ago. Adept is where the level where the Apocalypse spell package really becomes interesting and gives you options. So I'm gonna, instead of just, well, I'm gonna chain lightning them. We've got, you know, this one is an area of effect spell that damages everything near us, since we're often in the midst of melee, this is a perfect spell for our type of character that's just not available in the vanilla game. We buy that. This is interesting. If the target is at full health, this is the spell you want to use. If it's not, then it's inefficient use of spell. I prefer versatility, so I think the one that I grabbed is ideal. I'll eventually get this at some point, but I think my money is better spent elsewhere. I still got to get elemental resistance stuff, and
Dragons?
so I've got the 3 spells I wanted to get from him. So let's learn them. Chain Lightning, Lightning Cloak, Shock Nova. Or Shock Aura. No, it's Shock Nova.
And let them die with their false kings.
We don't know if Belgroof is a false king or not. We're going to have to find that out. Alright, is there anything else that I have 300... Oh, what is weighing me down? I thought I sold everything. Oh, I still got... Ah, that's right. Nirani ran out of money. Okay, let's pay the Dark Quarter a little visit here.
I've a lot of respect for the Restoration School.
Ulfric wants
Skyrim
for the
could use
Nords.
more healers.
Doesn't trust what he calls outsiders.
You've seen how we live. Cramped alleys, run-down buildings, few guard patrols. Even the name Grey Quarter is an insult.
I'll speak to Ulfric soon, but I make no promises that I can change his mind.
That's all I ask. With your help, we have a chance to make a better life for ourselves here. For that, I thank you.
That's, like, I think the whole Dark Elf Nord dynamic in Windhelm is interesting, and it's easy to kind of get the impression that Ulfric just hates non-Nords. But if you do a little investigating, actually listen to what a lot of the Dark Elves say, and I think there's a book called The Scourge of Skyrim. I would say about half the Dark Elves are kind of responsible for their own state of affairs here. They contribute nothing to the community, and they even call out other Dark Elves who...
I'm always happy to see a customer. But I won't deal in stolen
Okay, I get that. As I said, they... Like, I know, like, I forget the Dark Elf's name. Suvaris, who you met when you just walked in. Like, if you go to the new Guinness Corner Club, like, the bartender basically calls her an Uncle Tom because she's working for the Shatter Shields. So she's actually trying to put a roof over her head
at home, please.
and make a positive contribution to the community, and she's got her fellow Dark Elf brethren basically calling her sellout. So the situation's more complicated than I think, well, the Nords just don't like the Dark Elves.
All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say.
Okay, yeah, you've been saying that over and over. Let's see what you got.
I like to share my good fortune with those who deserve it.
Well, I deserve it.
Take a look.
So, as I said, I think it's just more complicated than just, you know, hey, Ulfric's a bad guy. I think both Nords and Dark Elves are kind of responsible for the situation that they're in. So it's not... You can't just kind of blame one party, I think. So the Dark Elves, some of the, like, there's some responsibility there as well. In fact, I'm pretty sure live in the Grey Quarter because they wanted to bring Morrowind with them, rather than assimilate into Skyrim or Windhelm. So, like, that's just a bad start. Like, it's an inauspicious start. Okay, the Nords invite the Dark Elves to kind of settle here as the refugees fleeing from Red Mountain. But, okay, they're settling here, but they don't want to be part of the community. That's just not a healthy dynamic to begin with. Alright, but you've heard enough about my philosophy, so let's actually start playing this game here. Alright, what do I want to sell to you? Do I really need all this shit? I need 2 regular weapons. I have 3. You can have that. Well, I think I need all that. Yeah, it's other stuff I need. That's unfortunate.
Do come
Oh, wait a minute.
Trader dropped by recently with some lovely pieces, if you'd like. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Do you have anything I want? Not really.
Until next time. Need something?
Alright, so what we're gonna do is...
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers?
We're gonna wonder why she's selling flowers by herself.
Yes? They're dead. My mama died when I was little. I don't remember her very well. My father was a Stormcloak soldier. One day he left and didn't come back. I'm all alone. I try to sell flowers so I can buy food. It's not much, but what else can I do?
Alright, we'll definitely buy a
Not
flower.
much, but I hope you like them.
We'll never use the damn thing, but we'll buy it. Tell you what, we'll buy a blue mountain flower.
Stop by again.
Let's get going.
The Greybeards have accepted us. We should wear their mantle. Does not look as cool as the Dwemer cloak, but as I said, we like the Greybeards. They're cool. Alright, stop snowing.
The Nords don't appreciate us, but so what? I don't appreciate them right back.
Alright, we won't be talking to you. What's your story?
Skyrim isn't very friendly for Argonians, so we mostly just keep out of the way. I enjoyed our talk.
Oh, we didn't really discuss much. I think she has a quest, so I'm going to come back for her. What about this guy?
I wish the Nords, Argonians, and Dark Elves in Windhelm got along better.
I think he has a quest too.
May the earth beneath
It looks like I have to do some of these Radiant quests before I can help out these Argonians. We'll come back and make chit-chat with them later. So right now, let's stick to the plan. Although I'm not sure. Usually if you have a fetch quest in another city that's active, you won't get those You won't get them from new cities. So I'm wondering... Oh, I bet you that's what I gotta do. Alright, we'll do that sooner rather than later. I was thinking of talking to him after I get his shield, but I know I'm not going to do this for a long time. In fact, I think I'm going to go up there and do that right now. In fact, I will. I don't want that single quest preventing me from getting others. So, how about I pause it here? Well, Kynesgrove is just up there. And I can get there pretty fast. Provided I don't run into a dragon. Let's save it. Yeah, here's another reason why I like the Apocalypse spell package. I really want to just get that quest out of the way because it's preventing me, I think, from getting other quests. Like in a roleplay situation, I definitely would have waited on that. But with this Amalaxia's Grace, or however you say her name, I'm right here. Now I just gotta find this roguey. He's in that bar. Okay.
I visited the meadery. Working our mine is dangerous work, but Dravnia keeps it going. Well, Dravnia and the promise of more mead. What do you think I am? A beggar? My family has always paid back every single coin we owed, going back to Tiber Septim's time.
I can respect your attitude, but it's just self-defeating at this point.
I guess you're right. A Nord shouldn't be so proud to turn down a kind soul's generosity. Tell Idra I'll be fine.
Okay.
Hopefully that story about Lena's shield is true.
I hope you'll stay for it. Poor Rogie. If you're feeling charitable, buy the Nord a mead. It'll be good to not have to hear him whining about his debts. Rogie pawned a few of his things back when he still had things to pawn. Take them. Until next time.
And that's just weighing me down. I think I'm gonna get his shield back. I mean, the guy's he's a good guy. Believes in Nordic values on hard times. Least I can do is get his shield back. I think he'll do that quest even though I won't be getting much benefit out of it. Well, that's something I would want to do. Would Desdenova do something like that? Well, as I said, she considers herself a Nord, and you know, Nords are supposed to be out of honor and tradition, and Rogie's pretty cool, so, you know, she's not above doing something nice for someone who's cool. And plus, you know, having friends in every single little town and village and city. Yeah, I could justify doing that, I think. Alright, so that's Apocalypse spell package. Allowed us to do that pretty quickly. Let's save it.